Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing one of my favorite videos to film and share with you guys, and that is going to be my autumn TBR. Although, as I'm sitting here, I realized I'm forgetting something. Hang on. That's right, the back glasses had to make an appearance because I missed them. But I'm not gonna sit here and wear these because that'd be kind of ridiculous. But that means it's time for spooky videos. So today I'm just going to sit here and let you guys know some of the books that I'm hoping to get through this autumn. I love picking out TBRs for fall specifically. It's so fun and I'm so excited about all of these books. We have some mystery, some classics, some gothic romance, some new releases that I'm really excited for, and we're just gonna sit here and talk through them. So I hope you guys are excited. So let's just get into it. Actually, I lied. Before we get into it, I do quickly want to talk about the company that I'm partnering with on this video, and that is Ana Luisa. Obviously, I work with Ana Luisa a lot. I love their jewelry so much, so I love getting to talk to you guys about it. If you guys don't know, Ana Luisa is an online jewelry company with an amazing sustainability mission. I talk about it every time. But I do really love their focus on how their products impact the planet and what they're doing to kind of offset that. And I also just love their jewelry. It is amazing. I feel like it definitely fits like my specific jewelry style, which I would describe as kind of a mix of like simple pieces, but you have like some more funky pieces. But I also just like to have things that I know are going to last a long time, so I know Ana Luisa is a good place to go for that. I just feel like all of Ana Luisa's pieces go so well together, and every time I put it all on, I feel very put together. So I obviously just love them so much. Highly recommend. And let's quickly talk about the couple of pieces that they sent me to show you guys for this video. I definitely went for a lot of bracelets this time around because I have like one bracelet that I wear and that's it. So I decided to kind of up my bracelet game, you know, and I'm so excited about it because I feel like I was kind of lacking, you know, and now I feel like I have all of the jewelry. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. So on my left, how do you show bracelets? So on my left arm, I have the Danae bracelet in silver. I love this one because it has like a tiny heart at the, like right there, which I think is so cute. And then on my right arm, I have two. We have the, I don't know how to like properly show bracelets. On top, we have the Lisa bracelet in silver. And then right here with all these little flowers is the Rowena bracelet, also in silver. I just love having my bracelets ready to go now, and they all go like so well together. And I'm a big fan. But something I can show you a bit better because they did send me one necklace, and this one is so freaking cute. And this is the Danielle necklace. I think this is one of their new pieces and it's adorable, honestly. I love the star, I love the toggle clasp. I'm a big fan of this. So if you guys saw anything that you could potentially be interested in, I do have a little discount code that you guys could totally use, and that is katieisreadingyt. You can use it to get 20% off at checkout. So highly recommend Ana Luisa. I love working with them so much, and thank you so much to Ana Luisa for sending me some lovely pieces. And let us get into my fall TBR. So I think I'm gonna start with the books that I'm the most excited about, and those are all of my like gothic or spooky romance books. Well, they're not like specifically romance books, but there's a large romance element to them. So first of all, I have a book that I've been meaning to read for so long, and that is Anatomy, a Love Story by Dana Schwartz. This one, I believe, is set in, it is set in Edinburgh in 1817. I'm sold. Honestly, like, that's all I need to know about this book, but obviously, I can let you guys know the plot. So this book follows our main character Hazel, who wants to become a surgeon more than anything, but unfortunately, because it is the 1800s and she's a woman, she is literally not allowed, which is some nonsense, obviously, but that's the point. So because she cannot attend these lectures because she is a woman, she makes a deal with the professor that if she can pass the medical examination without having even gone to class, he will allow her to continue her medical career. So that's kind of where our other main character, Jack, comes into all of this, because he is a resurrection man. So Hazel approaches him and she has him dig up dead bodies so she can practice on them to study for the medical exam. Which, you know, sounds macabre as hell, but also amazing. Like, I am so excited about this one and I can't wait. I know the second book in this series came out, I think, rather recently. So obviously, if I love this, which I feel like I will love this, I will have to pick that one up because I cannot wait. Then the next book that I have here is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. This one I know for a fact is super gothic. I mean, you could probably just tell that from the cover alone, but I cannot wait to read this one either. Although, to be honest, I don't really know that much about this book, and from the back, I don't really know if I'm getting much from it. But the tagline is Elspeth needs a monster. The monster might be her. So there's this monster trapped in her head. I don't exactly know where the plot goes as far as that, but there's also like a romance of sorts because she meets this highwayman and he's guilty of high treason, I think. So I don't know how all of that connects together, but honestly, we're just gonna find out when I read it, you know? Then I do have a book that I have read twice already, but I will not go a single Halloween season without rereading this book anymore. And that is The Ex-Hex by Erin Sterling. I love this book so much. I think this book is so fun. It is the perfect spooky rom-com for Halloween. If you just want something fun and seasonal, you gotta read it. But basically, this follows our main character, Vivi, who was dating this guy named Reese while she was in college, until one day he kind of just drops this small piece of information that he is actually engaged to somebody back in Wales. So obviously she's not too happy, he goes back to Wales, but later that night she's kind of with her cousin, they're just joking around, they're like, what if we hexed him? And then they do. And they don't really think much is gonna come of it until like 10 years later, I think. Reese comes back, they meet up again, they kind of notice that things aren't really going that well for Reese. It kind of seems like he might be cursed. So, it's just so fun. It's such a good time. I cannot wait to do my reread, and yeah. And then the last book kind of in this category, I do not currently have a copy of it, but I did order it and it's on the way. And that is Belladonna by Adeline Grace. I believe this came out last year and I saw so many people reading it and I've heard some mixed reviews, but it seems like something I'm really going to enjoy, so I'm still really excited about it. So this book follows our main character Signa, who was orphaned at a very young age and she is currently living with her relatives at this house called Thorn Grove, and it is actually described as being glittering and gloomy. So already, like, automatically I want to read it, you know? But one day one of the family members is allegedly poisoned and Signa realizes that this family she depends on could be in grave danger. So she takes it upon herself to hunt down this supposed killer, and to do that she forms an alliance with Death himself. I believe there's romance. I believe it's very gothic. I'm so excited about this one. I cannot wait. So my next category that I have here are some classics. Obviously, at least in my opinion, I feel like fall is the perfect time to read classics, especially like darker classics or like mystery classics or sensational classics. I feel like it's just a really good time for a lot of different classics. So obviously I have selected two that I want to read. So the first one that I have here is The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. This one is very gothic, very much deals with ghosts, and I very much cannot wait to get to it. So I believe this book is about our main character who is looking after these two young children. They live in this rather remote house in the country, so it's very isolated, and weird things start to happen. And the back of this book poses two questions. Are the two children innocent or corrupt? And do ghosts have evil power over them? Or even their young governess. So I cannot wait to get to this one because I've been meaning to read it for such a long time. Any sort of like horror classic I really want to read, and I feel like I gotta get to this one. Then the other one I have here is a big maybe, to be honest, because this is a rather long book. If I could find the page count, it's almost 600 pages. And that is The Moonstone by Wilkie Collins. Honestly, I've been wanting to read anything by Wilkie Collins for a while just because he's like a Victorian author that I really think I'm going to enjoy. I believe this is also kind of an early work in like the modern detective type of genre, which I think could also be really fun, especially with like the historical setting. And in this book we have this woman who is given this very large stone for her birthday. It's the Moonstone, obviously. And one night at a party it gets stolen, and that kind of triggers a bunch of like, what'd they say, horrific events that seem to ruin everyone and everything she loves. Sounds kind of harrowing. I feel bad for her, but I think it'll be rather interesting for me, and we are following Sergeant Cuff as he attempts to figure out who stole this Moonstone and what's going on with it. So I, again, don't know if I'll be able to get to this one, but I'm really hoping that I can. Then kind of segueing us from the classics to the just general mystery novels, we have The Hound of the Baskervilles by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. This is a Sherlock Holmes story, obviously, and I believe this is the one that I'm going to like the most because I think it has the most horror-esque elements in it. Like, I don't think it's scary, but I do think this is rather well suited for fall, so I'm really excited about it. And honestly, as for the plot of this one, I don't know. I'm just gonna assume somebody dies and Sherlock Holmes is gonna figure out how, why, who, all the questions. So, I don't know anything about this one. I think there's a dog in it though, but I don't really want to go into this one knowing anything, so we're gonna leave it at that. Then we also have some Agatha Christie. Honestly, of the couple Agatha Christie works that I've read, I haven't really loved them, but I have decided to give her another chance because obviously she's got like a million books. She's like, I think one of the best-selling authors ever. So I feel like I need to try a couple more books from her, you know? And obviously Halloween Party seems perfect. Now I know that like not all of this book takes place at a Halloween party. I believe that's a rather small portion of the plot. But honestly, even if it's in there just a little bit, I'm excited. But I don't really know much about this one, nor does this have a synopsis in it. Oh, it does? I don't know. I'm gonna assume somebody gets murdered and Hercule Poirot is gonna figure it out for him. And then this next one, I don't really know why I was thinking this is mystery. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I don't know. But that is The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter by Theodore Goss. I just feel like that is like, that's tripping me up so bad. But I believe this book follows like the daughters of relevant literary characters, which I feel like I'm either really gonna like or really not going to like, but I'm very intrigued by that concept. And basically they all get together and they discover that there is this secret society of immortal, power-crazed scientists. And they are doing horrible things. So all of these women get together and they're trying to stop. So I think it sounds really fun. I can't wait to see what I think of this because I do believe this is the first book in a series. So I'm really hoping I like it because generally I think the concept sounds like something I'm really going to enjoy. So we'll report back. So lastly, I do have 2 new releases to talk about, which I am so freaking excited about both of them. So the first one is A Study in Drowning by Ava Reed. I have seen so many people talking about this book, and now you're gonna see me talking about this book because I'm also super excited about it because it is dark academia. I believe it has a fantasy element in it as well. I think there's also something about fae going on with the main character. I don't know, to be honest. But I have recently discovered my love for dark academia. So the fact that there is a new dark academia book coming out, this one comes out on September 19th, I believe. I'm so excited. So I really can't wait to see what I think of this one. I know Ava Reed has some other books that people also very much enjoy. So if I like this one, I'll definitely have to pick those up as well. So can't wait to see what I think of this one. And then the last book that I want to talk about is very much not fall-ish at all. In fact, I think it's more wintry, but that is A Curse for True Love by Stephanie Garber. This is the 3rd book in the Once Upon a Broken Heart series. I am so excited about it. I have the UK edition pre-ordered, I have the US edition pre-ordered. I just literally cannot wait because I loved The Ballad of Never After so much and I've been waiting to see what's gonna happen next since it's been a long time. You know, so I'm just so excited. I love Stephanie Garber's writing and I cannot wait to see how this series concludes. I'm also a little bit scared, but generally I'm more excited. So that one comes out sometime in October. I'm thinking it's the 24th? Is that correct? I was right. Look at that. I don't think I'm going to be reading this one in October because I want to focus only on spooky books, especially like in the lead up to Halloween. I'm thinking I'm going to read this one in like the 2nd week of October because I want to do a vlog where I read like my most anticipated releases of the year because Iron Flame also comes out like in the 2nd week of November. So I want to do a vlog where I read those together and just like have the best time. I guess Iron Flame should also be on this TBR. Honorable mention, it's being added here because I forgot about it. But Iron Flame is also coming out, I think November 7th. Is that correct? So I really want to read both of those in November and I cannot wait for it. There's so many good books coming out over the next few months. I have so many good books that I just want to read over the next few months. So I cannot wait to do all of my fall reads. So that is the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed sitting down with me while I chat through some of the books that I want to read in autumn. I feel like I have so many good books lined up for the next few months. So I hope you guys also have some good books that you're planning to read over the next few months. I would love to hear what they are. Maybe you can give me some ideas. So do let me know that down below. Also, I will have a specific October TBR coming out, obviously in the very beginning of October, where I will be chatting through all of the more like spooky, scary kind of books that I want to read. So there is quite a large portion of books missing from this TBR, but they will be in that TBR. So do be on the lookout for that. Also, I did want to again thank Ana Luisa so much for working with me on this video. Don't forget, if you guys want to check out any of their pieces, you can use my discount code katieisreading20 for 20% off. Also, thank you so much to everybody over on my Patreon. I love you guys so much, and thank you so much for your support. If you guys ever want to join my Patreon, it's always linked down below. I do extra videos, journaling content. We do a monthly buddy read. This month we are reading A River Enchanted by Rebecca Ross. And we also do a quarterly readathon. The next one is going to be in October. It is spooky themed. It's going to be so fun. So if you want to join, totally can, but you don't have to. And yeah, I think that is everything. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you are all having a fantastic September so far. And I will see you guys in my next video.